Aye. Ha-ha! Yeah! It's time to get serious. It's D-Rizzel just keeping it real, putting it down the way it should be. I wouldn't have anything left if it wasn't for this music shit. I'd still be depressed and thinking about killing myself. But now it's time for a change. Time to wrap my ass off until I blast off of this motherfucking planet. To be found out there in outer space, hanging out with the real stars like my idol homie Tech 9 in the air.
All I ever wanted to come from this life was a chance to have a life. I guess that's too much to ask for, cause not everyone's nice and I'm always poor. I could never provide for a wife, I know I'm still young, and maybe if my music took off, I'd be able to have a good life. But every turn I take leads into another dark alley that's full of mistakes, full of regrets that make me sick and ill, and puts me ahead of my time, ahead of my kind. Of course I'm not lying, the town I be in is pathetic, that's why I'm always down and crying. Those chump punk redneck motherfuckers who always pick on me have another thing coming.
I wouldn't have anything left if it wasn't for this music shit. I'd still be depressed and thinking about killing myself. But now it's time for a change. Time to wrap my ass off until I blast off of this motherfucking planet. To be found out there in outer space, hanging out with the real stars like my idol homie Tech 9 in the air. And just so to make any sense, I used to enjoy Abil-moo and all the people in it. Everyone in my class, we've been together since the beginning. So why you wanna turn on me and hate on me? I just wanna fulfill my dream and live out the name of D-Rizzel and actually go somewhere in this cold dark world with the economy falling. I know I set my goals high enough to reach the sky. If any of you needed help, I'd be right there. And I don't hate rednecks fully, but y'all have totally changed into your own race that pick on regular people such as myself to put them down on a regular basis. Did y'all forget that in the end we're all the same? So we could go back to them times when everyone got along and had fun, before there were cowards and those weird ass chump punk motherfuckers with the weird ass accents who smack each other on the butts and spit you at each other. And I bet you never even thought of how embarrassing that makes your mother, to where she doesn't even want to call you her child, her kid, her child, her kid, or even a part of her family. I wouldn't have anything left if it wasn't for this music shit. I'd still be depressed and thinking about killing myself. But now it's time for a change. Time to wrap my ass off until I blast off of this motherfucking planet. To be found out there in outer space, hanging out with the real stars like my idol homie Tech 9 in the air. So when you're down and low and just about to give up on everything, and all your surroundings and everyone around you is mean and hateful, just remember that there's more to life than your surroundings. This was a word and song brought to you by D-Rizzel. Peace out.